Hello, welcome. uh, in previous video, due to mic problem, uh, so there was no sound. Uh, Today we are going to repeat same video, and the topic was how to use the function which is going to return a value. So return simply say that use the return statement for the given function. Return means if you that entire block is giving you some value, particular specific value, or maybe the multiple values, then we have to use return. So simply we can assume that uh, the function is returning some output, and that output we have to display from some other functions, and the control is transferred to any other function. Return type we can use in the function header, that is a declaration. It's a kind of shell that a function produces. It can be anything like int or the float or the char or the double or anything else there. If we use void, then simply it says that that function is not going to return a value. To understand it in better way, let's see an example. Here is shadow file. Suppose we are going to find sum of two numbers. Let's keep it in type int sum. We are not passing parameter here. Let's declare two variables. To find sum, let's put a variable as. Let's give two numbers. Let's go for scanner. So sum equals to a plus b. Now, since our output is stored in this variable s, so what we need there, and it is returning integer value, so we have to put here, so return s. So that's all. Now this entire block, it is returning the sum of two variables a and b, and that is stored in s. Now what we did, so we need to display the output from here. Enter the sum is d. Let's keep the name of function sum. Let's save it. Let's run. So asking for two numbers. Let's give 12. 13. We can see here the sum is 25. So this is how we return the value. It's very simple. So we are getting 25 here. So sometimes we can also write assign the value of this sum into any other variable. Looks like this one. Let's keep int as here result equals to sum. Yes. So whenever this block returns particular value, that is assigned to sum, that is assigned to this variable result, and we need to print the value by putting the result, not the sum. So let's put result here. That's all. Let's save it. Let's run it. So two numbers here, 34, 4. We can see here we are getting the right output. That's correct. So it's very simple to return a value. We may use int, we may use float, then no matter there. I hope you understood about the returning function. Let's take another example of this one. Let's save it. Desktop function 2. Let's change the extension here. Suppose we are going to find a sum of series. To find sum of 1, 2, 3, 4 dot 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 100. We can see this is a series and we need to find the sum of each term. Let's first declare the variable and the function here, sum series. Since it is also going to return integer type, so we have to put int. That's all. Right now we are not passing parameter. We'll change later on about this one. First let's go for the body part, the definition part here. In sum series. So what we need here, we need some variables, that is I. For sum we have to put 0, or we don't need this one. Let's delete it. Let's run the variable that loop for I equals to 1, I less than equals to 100, I plus plus. Now sum equals to sum plus I. So writing this and writing this both are same. So if we write s equal to s plus I, and if we write this one contacted assignment, so both have same meaning here. Our output is stored in s. So what we know, what we need here, we need to return the value, return s. That's all. Integer. So it is returning s, means our output is stored in s. So we have to put the return s. So what it does there, this return, it returns the output for this entire block, and it throws to main function. In my main function, what we do there, let's put the function name series here. So output is stored in this result variable. Sum of series is result. That's all. Nothing more we have to do here. Let's save it. Let's run the program. So here is the output. Sum of series 50-50. I hope you understood about these ones, how this function returns a value using return statement, why to use and how to use. If we want to return multiple values, then this method would not be appropriate. We have to use in different way. So do you have any confusion? Then you can ask me here. So if you don't have any confusion, then fine. If you have any confusion, then just put a comment here. So do you have any confusion here? No? Okay, thank you. If you have any confusion, then so put your question in that comment box. I'll reply that. Let's see another example for this one. To be more clear, I'm going to share the same program here for Savage desktop function 3. So what it does here, it finds its length of string function 3 save to find length of a string. It returns the length. Now first we need to, since the length is integer type, so obviously we have to put the int, and let's change the name of function here. So length underscore the string, we are not passing parameter here, and later we'll change about this one in main function, that is call this function. Let's change here first. Now we need a string here. Let's declare a string here. Char a string 100. Let's go for input. Let's declare another variable. So that stores the length. So length length underscore string of string. Okay, let's go for input. So printf enter string. Let's go for scanf, so we cannot see this gets. So string here. Now this is not needed. We can also go for loop. Let's find simply that length of string equals to strlen string. Length of string strlen. Fine. Since the output is storing this variable length of string, so what we have to do here, we have to put return this one length of string, and for this function strlen we need to put string.s as a header file, include string.s. Now we have to call this from the main function or any other function here. So printf the length is d. Name of function is length of string. That's all. Let's save it again. Let's run the code. If there is no bug, then it will give the result. sorry, since this is a function, so we have to put the parenthesis here. Length of a string, small. Okay, fine. Okay, let's run the program. Taking more time. So is there any bug? Let's say here, file report window. I don't think that. Undefined shows the length of the string. So function 3, undefined length of a string. Length of length. Oh, sorry, off is not here. So let's do this. Let's save it. Let's run it. So asking the input. Let's give a hi, I am IMO.